we're doing some more testing with our Mackie mixer here. We think we're getting it dialed in. We need to do some more testing. There's so many avenues that can go wrong. You have the sound coming in from the mixer, so you have to figure out that part. All right, let's see here. So we're going to test our audio here. Okay, we're live, so we'll hope that the microphone levels are okay. We're going to check that when we're all said and done. So, figured out that it's kind of hard to connect several USB microphones and a USB video camera and all the other things that you need to do. So, that's why they have those fancy little mixer boards at live events and everywhere else in sound studios. So, I have my microphone connected to the Mackie mixer. I have the turntable connected, and I think I finally have it going okay. We're only using 2 sound inputs, so we're not doing very complicated things here. But the problem is you have to make sure there's actually sound coming out of the mixer. So we got that part going. Then it goes into the computer, and then you have your sound card to deal with. Then you have the FL Studio 20 that you see right here. You need to make sure you select a line in 1 and 2. When it asks you about external audio, you say no, and then it seems to be working okay, and the sound's coming in through the USB. Then in the OBS Studio, you have to make sure I have everything running in just through the microphone. So there's no separate desktop audio and then a microphone audio. So everything is being done through the board and then being all run in as if it's a microphone into the OBS Studio for the live broadcasting. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some music going here. I'm going to put my headphones on. Let's see how that sounds. That's pretty good. All right, so I got from a man named Devroy on eBay a whole bunch of reggae records, and what's funny is mixed in with the reggae records are not reggae records, but this is a really good song, so enjoy. This will be the first record we're testing out, live broadcasting and running vinyl records also. Let's see how this works.
Down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey. Gonna get you too, but another one bites the dust. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Look out! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oh, take it!
All right, so let's get off to some reggae here. I thought that was kind of funny that that was in there. I'm actually curious. Let's really quickly let's flip side B and see what this is. All right, more rock and roll. Let's see. Let's find a reggae record. So I don't know if these came out of a jukebox or maybe this was from a radio broadcasting collection. It was a really interesting. Could have been maybe a DJ, professional DJ in Jamaica, but really interesting collection of music here. So we have Shot a Boy, UT Dread. Let's see what this sounds like.
The place I run so hot, Mr. Shut a boy. Me a beg on the place, put down with a toy. Miss a big man a using a decoy. Cause a down yeah, them want come destroy. How you think Killer Joy and Leroy? I come your heart, but them I enjoy. Them imported wine from Illinois. Summer boy.
What make a talk but too much gonna bar? Happy wait till day can't just see that. But a strange face like a me him want star. Meet me on the front page in them in hour. If me meet a princess I want make a talk. When she tell me where she live it's like me more car. Cause down a them place they be a harbor shop. Me nah go down then go Skylar. Hey, you see the flex when me ya talk me make it yesterday. Up here what me land me see and cemetery. They have to pray to Jah to give me the remedy. Cause if me buck two friends them a enemy. I wonder if I down ya Jah really send me. Cause nobody have no ears down ya feeling me. Temptation down ya them want blend me. But me nah make them bend me.
The place I run so hot, Mr. Shut a boy. Me a beg on the place, put down with a toy. Miss a big man a using a decoy. Cause a down yeah, them want come destroy. How you think Killer Joy and Leroy? I come your heart, but them I enjoy. Them imported wine from Illinois. Summer boy.
The other day they make me run like me hear news. Everybody gonna back without excuse. At the end here a gunman me confused. I know which way fi run, yes me have to choose. Every day upon the ear a life news. Who find no bus, them body get loose. Yeah, cool out, you know see you can't cruise. The big guys a go like a them sing the blues. Me done tell Kelly she say me not take no check. You go like a fool, them boy we shot in your neck. And you don't know the bumble you can no break your back. Just wait till now on your inside. Hey.
The place I run so hot, Mr. Shut a boy. Me a beg on the place, put down with a toy. Miss a big man a using a decoy. Cause a down yeah, them want come destroy. How you think Killer Joy and Leroy? I come your heart, but them I enjoy. Them imported wine from Illinois. Summer boy.
What make a talk but too much gonna bar? Happy wait till day can't just see that. What a strange face like a me him want star. Meet me on the front page in them in hour. If me meet a princess I want make a talk. When she tell me where she live it's like me more car. Cause down a them place they be a harbor shop. Me nah go down then go Skylar.
The place I run so hot, Mr. Shut a boy. Me a beg on the place, put down with a toy. Miss a big man a using a decoy. Cause a down yeah, them want come destroy. How you think Killer Joy and Leroy? I come your heart, but them I enjoy. Them imported wine from Illinois. Summer boy. The place I run so hot, Mr. Shut a boy. Me a beg on the place, put down with a toy. Miss a big man a using a decoy.
That didn't sound very good. Okay. Let's see how this is doing. Let's trim it up a little bit. So what I'm hoping to do is want to put together a sound library of music that I can use and cut up for mixes. And then I'd like to work with kids and record their audio as well. So let's see. That looks good. Okay, so then we're going to right click, we're going to edit, we're going to cut, and then we're going to go save sample as. So let's do side B. Yeah, looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. Just hoping I'd do that real slick, but there's no doing that slick for me at least. Okay, so this is. We'll play side A here. This is Model Pondem, Mr. Vegas. Oops. If I could spell, it would help. So my ultimate goal is to get a good collection of music here to use for mixing. Okay. I'm a little worried there in the preview here. It still says the wrong title. We'll see what happens.
Do that, ding ding do that ding, do that ding, ding ding do that ding. Ding ding do that ding, do that ding, ding ding do that ding, dig do that ding, ding ding do that ding, yo yo yo. Just smuggle on them like you know how. You no live like some of them myself, yo. No man can bounce your mouth like you a puppy show. You no mixing a careless row. From you know yourself up to your war reach. Just maintain the height that your mama preach. How can a bad mind them not stopping them speech? Make a girl know say you're not bleach. That's why your mama tell you keep one friend. And make sure upon it alone you spend. Take good care of it, now make it condemn. Any man pass through him if he come again. You sure you can count your ex-man one hand. Look up from this I just see wedding band. You're not happy, no, you're not carbon. And you're not take part in a caravan. Some a girl pan them like you know how. You not live like some of them myself, yo. No man can bounce your about like you a puppy show. You're not mixing a careless row. From you know yourself up to your war reach. Just maintain the height that your mama preach. All kind of bad mind them not stop sing them speech. Make a girl know say you're not bleach. You never ningy in a no man ears. Them not like how you get you with your own ways. You a step up while the part them still a case. Set the trend cause a bashment you a blaze. Them not see no man a take you fi no fool. Anyway you land you lie your roll. Them a waste matter split with this school. Just see my in your Benz and Poland. Just smuggle pan them like you know how. You not live like some of them myself yo. No man can bounce you about like you a puppy show. You not mixing a careless row. From you know yourself up to your war reach. Just maintain the height that your mama preach. How can a bad mind them not stop sing them speech? Make a girl know say you're not bleach. That's why your mama tell you keep one friend. And make sure upon it alone you a spend. Take good care of it, now make it condemn. Any man pass through him if he come again. You sure you can count your ex-man one end. Look up from this I just see wedding band. You're not happy, no, you're not carbon. And you're not take part in a caravan. Some a girl pan them like you know how. You not live like some of them myself, yo. No man can bounce your mouth like you a puppy show. You not mixing a careless row. From you know yourself up to your war reach. Just maintain the height that your mama preach. How can a bad mind them not stop sing them speech? Make a girl know say you're not bleach. Just smuggle pan them like you know how. You not live like some of them myself, yo. But the whole of them know say you wanna
right, that went pretty well. Let's go ahead and, I know I had some lead at the beginning here. I didn't quite get that correct. So we'll cut that out. And there we go. We'll cut. We'll be ready for the next one. So the next song is going to be Reggae Fever by Third World. All right. There's a side A and side B, and both of them say Reggae Fever. So we're going to play side B and see. Maybe it'll be a remix. This is side A here. Would help if I hit record, huh?
Is everybody feeling alright? We're gonna borrow something from Uncle Toots. When we say, you don't say. And when you say, we don't say. Here's what we say. In Jamaica, every day is summer, yeah, and the reggae make it little hotter, yes. In the city, nothing we are suffer, yeah, but the reggae ease up the pressure. Everybody say. You got the reggae fever, yes. Reggae fever, reggae fever, reggae fever, yeah. Reggae fever, fever, fever. In the country, down by the river, yeah, yeah. See Aunt Missy dance till she crazy, crazy, crazy. On the corner, jamming with the elders. Cousin Louis, hey, jamming the fever jamming the fever dance, yeah. Everybody say, you got the reggae fever, yes, reggae fever, reggae fever, reggae fever, reggae fever, 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 yes. Yes, got chief with the doctor with his big long thermometer, yes. Can cipher, oh God, I guess our temperature. Hey, there's not enough water, not even manpower, yes. In a this cultural frenzy, spreading like wildfire. Hear the children sing, nothing, nothing shoegaze, still make nothing, nothing, nothing shoegaze. Ooh, you know, reggae fever, 96 degrees. Reggae fever, say that it's 96 degrees. Reggae fever, make nothing, 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 nothing shoegaze. Reggae fever, 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 yeah. Hear the children sing now. Yes. Rising, yeah, it's rising. Oh, now that we found love, yeah. 96 degrees and rising, yeah. Oh God, hear the children, hear the children, hear the children sing, yeah.
All right, that was Reggae Fever by Third World. Let's go ahead and save it. Oop. All right, next up we have Reasoning by Beanie Man. So let's cut this out. Edit, cut. Oop. First I need to... Where's the select all? There we go. All right. So what I'm trying to do is develop a library of music that I can use and cut up. So it's kind of a little time consuming, but I figure it's worth, while I'm doing a broadcast, I can save them. All right, we're gonna have to do a little more slick, huh? I'll have to do a little bit of talking in between here, which I'm not used to. So let's see, we'll get Beanie Man going, and then it looks like there's a B-side remix as well. We'll check that out in a second.
Boy, there's a whole heap of thing we have to talk about, boss. And nothing happen, boss, so we now go take, boss. We can't deal with it, boss. I'll shot him out, boy, me can't tell you them something, boss. Yo, me not take that, boss. Me can't deal with that, boss. The ball that drive and crash and dead, boss. No, boss. JFF will fly down the ball of them, boss, and deal the ball of them more better. And, hey, let me tell you something, boss. Shot him and come and play football for Jamaica for about 20 years now, boss. He played down Mobile before he make him national team, boss. Only for run the make, boss, and only for assist him not scoring a big goal for him, but we still respect him, boss. The other day we there stadium I watch him and play football for the last, boss. The man make 3 wicked pass, boss. That's all Nandy look back one and go over the bar, boss. We see the man now half time, boss. We say we are gonna look more, boss. Him say more be a boss. We say I fly go down, boss. The man say no, boss. I drive my drive go down, boss. Kind brother them come team, boss. Mark through on the corner, carry right off, boss. Ball a crash and dead, boss. Oh, we are gonna live with that, boss. No, boss. Me can't take that, boss. Me can't live with that, boss. I'm mad you want mad me a boss, me can't take that boss. JFF knows that the ball of them for fly and must be a boss. Cool, alright. Next issue boss, alright. This time I'm come off a tour boss, but 4 tour me done the boss. Reach past thing and tear down the whole place boss. Something wrong with Green Gun at the first half boss, but me call him up back now last half and he mash up the whole place boss. Call up Kitty Pan using pan crab up the whole place boss. So me come off and then the clash start boss. Merciless mash up Ninja Man boss, Bounty Killer come up get 2 kick and I'm hard boss. So Merciless pull me now head clash boss. Then me say me in a war boss, chat 2 lyrics boss, come off 5 state boss, big up Merciless boss. Next man you know me up on radio, some Merciless kill I boss. Me in a that boss, me can't tell you something. Me not take that boss, me can't live with that boss. Nah work with that boss, me can't balance that boss. Oh me fi digest that boss, you mad boss. Cheat kill off a bad man carry, and me show you something now. Me a top gallus boss, me no deal with ass boss. From what your brother call me like him want buy race ass. So me buy 2 donkey boss and the donkey them run last boss. The brother call me at night but anything me make me forgive my ass. So me see this brother you want hurt me ass. So me just not make him no wise and me tell him say meet me next week Saturday night park. So him come, I shall take a pipe and I'm broke part. Because me tell you something, me not take that boss, me can't live with that boss. Lose my $100 they want come take me for fool boss. I want to play boss, me can't take that boss. Come to live with that boss. Alright, next issue boss, me tell you something, alright. Come from studio, go bathroom, cause water run out. Put on my clothes and go studio, cause me a real top of top. That, me reaching at the club now and me and my brother and Gringo stand up and you know, I will advise and everything hot and hot. Some brother come stand up in front of me like a them name Stop. I make the rank stand up like them one bend and touch back. So me ease off that, so the brother turn on and make a splash. Rump on me suit boss and knock out that guy. Me not take that boss, me can't live with that boss. Me know about the item boss, but me can't take that boss. Me attack from me hard boss, me can't live with that boss. Hey, let me tell you hurt my boss. What do your man say them a top? Me Brethren Gear say my fat. Them say Papa Begin say my round. What that boss? Me can't deal with that boss. Somebody want mad me. Alright, let me get next argument now. What do you tell some guys that have $60 million complex? Some boy take 60 million contracts. What that boss? A kill yourself boss. Alright, we tell them say, man we are platinum. Some boy gone we are platinum boss. We tell them say, we are the greatest of all time. A boy tell me say, man the latest of all time boss. Me can't do that boss. Go find something do the life boss. Me can't tell you something. See, me not take that boss. Me can't do that boss. I'm mad you want mad me a boss. Me can't take that boss. You know go kill we a boss and we just go sit down so bad. Alright, me get next thing boss. How much song man sing for go #1 boss? And none of them do with touch the chart boss. Some people have fight against man career boss. Not because man a big superstar man named Beanie Man boss. And you can't do them things the boss. Alright, what do some people see me and say alright Beanie Man you're a superstar. You can't do certain things boss. That mean if a girl spit for me for walk boss. And if a brother boxing from the next side I jam. If you turn on the next side make him box me boss. Yeah, eat that boss. Me not take that boss.
That was a nice song. That was some lyrical gymnastics right there. Beanie Man. All right, let's see what's on side B. Should be a remix of some sort. Let's see. We'll edit. Cut. All right. Actually, it's a completely different title. Let's type this one out. It is Left Side. Esco. Double Jeopardy. So it looks like Left Side and Esco, Double Jeopardy. Let's give that a shot. pretty good. I like that beat. Let's go ahead and save sample as. There might be some interesting things to pull out of that one. All right. Let's stop that one there. And let's see. The next one's going to be... I like this title. Hold on. Save sample as... This is... Joe Tex. I mess everything up, might get my hands on. That's a great title. Joe Tex, produced by Buddy Killen. All right, let's go ahead. Save that. Let's see what this sounds like. Keep forgetting to hit record. Here we go. All right, that was a funny one. All right, so the other side of that record is a little bit offensive, so you have to understand that these were recorded a very, very, very long time ago, and might offend some people today, but you have to take them in the context of when they were recorded, so we'll read you the title of this one. Ain't Gonna Bump No More. Anyway, I don't want to finish the title of that one. It's a little offensive. Let's see how this one's gonna go. Joe Tex. Let's see. Ain't gonna bump no more. And we'll just leave it at that because the rest of the title gets a little bit offensive. So we'll see how this record goes. This was recorded in 1976 to give you an idea of the time frame that we're dealing with. So please mind the cultural differences between 1976 and today. All right, I don't know about the lyrics. Like I said, you have to take that in the context of when that was written. That was written in 1976, and it was a whole different world back then. So, any offense, sorry. It's music, and we're not gonna censor it. It is what it is. All right, so I think we're going to wrap it up here. I just wanted to get some testing done my last session was too low. I'm gonna be curious what this sounds like. I notice you have to get real close up to the mic to get real nice and deep voice going right there. Yes, that's real good. So anyway, yeah, we're still learning. All right, well, it's the next one here. We're going to finish up with Richie Spice. Let's see what we have here. We're going to call this one What a Life Records. And this one is Your Mind by Richie Spice. All right, we're just kind of creating a collection of music for doing dub. Interesting. Hold on a second here. All right. Well, it looks like my stream ended. That's weird. All right. Well, if everybody's gone, sorry. We'll get back to it another day. Thank you for tuning in.